Hey you guys, welcome back to the House of Paul. I am your host, and I'm here to talk to you about something I read a little disturbing on the news. And ABC News is giving, well, the title of this news flash was Los Angeles County Deputies giving a chokehold on an amputee adult Hispanic male. Well, first glance, and it shows a still shot. The first glance, you're like, whoa, two deputies, one of giving them underneath the bad guy, giving him a chokehold, right? And it shows his partner, the other deputy, LA County deputy, punching the bad guy in the face. The news goes on to describe the deputy's hands are full of blood from punching him. But if you read the story or if you read the what they wrote down, it also states that the deputies recognized the bad guy as a ex-felon, which means ex-parolee, ex or current active gang member in the community. And when they made contact with him, made motions that he was concealing something in his pockets, and it was discovered that they found a loaded firearm on his person. So everybody's gone through training, and even if you have not gone through any law enforcement or military or security training, you know you're supposed to strike certain areas. There's green zones, yellow, and red zones, right? But when you're faced life or death situation, which means this guy, active gang member, it didn't say if he was on parole or not, but I'm assuming, this is assuming he's no longer on parole, but if you're ex-felon, you cannot be in possession of a firearm. So someone has a gun on them. If they get a hold of this gun, you're dead. There is no getting written up. There's no more of that bullshit. You're just dead. So when cops or parole agents or security guards, when they leave their house in the morning, they're not going to die. They're not going to give up their life for some piece of shit. They want to go home to their families. They want to go home and earn that retirement, earn that check, make that payment. So, of course, they're gonna, anything less than shooting the guy, they're gonna do what they gotta do to keep them safe because they wanna go home. Now, it shows in the video that the mom wants answers as to why did they punch him in the face? Why did they have to be so aggressive? Well, here's food for thought. That mother should be very happy, and I'm sure she's not saying it. She's probably happy, and the rest of the family is probably happy that he's in custody, because now that's one less knucklehead off the streets. Because if he had any problems, why is he carrying a gun? I worked for the Department of Corrections and law enforcement well over 25 years. You want to tally it all up together, probably closer to 27 years. And they said they stopped him while he was doing some washing of his car. I have never, ever carried my gun while washing my car in my front yard. Never has happened, and I'm pretty sure it's never gonna happen. So, and back a little history, I had many family members tell me over the years that I worked that they were happy and they felt content and at ease when their son or even their husband was locked up, because that way they didn't have to wonder if he's out there dead in the streets or doing the unthinkable, causing death in those streets. So in short, I think the mom should be, instead of going to the news and raising concerns why the deputies did what they did. They should be given praise to those deputies doing what they did. And sometimes that job, law enforcement job, jail, whether you're a deputy in the jail, you're a street officer, you're a parole agent, security guard, you name it. It's not the most pleasant job. That's why it pays well. Because sometimes shit happens. These guys are not gonna just bow down, especially if he has priors, and especially if he knew he had a gun in his pocket, right? So what do you expect? So drop some comments and what do you think? If you've been a deputy or just you've watched a shitload of series of cops on TV, are the deputies justified punching the guy in the face while he's resisting? Because he's not putting his hands behind his back. At least that's not what the pictures and video shows. He's fighting with the deputies. He's fighting and he's got a gun. So what happens if he gets his hands free, he reaches for that gun, he knows where it's at. But if he starts shooting, because it doesn't take much to reach in your pocket and just aim out. You know which way the gun's pointed. It's not pointing at you. It's pointing on the outward position. So again, what do you guys think? Deputies justified, unjustified? Go from there. Today is the day before Thanksgiving, so I want you guys all to be happy, healthy, and safe. Enjoy the day. It's beautiful weather here in Southern California. I'm gonna go home, do some yard work, go on a run, hit the gym, and then see what damage I'm gonna do on Black Friday. So I'm gonna try to drop a Thanksgiving special tomorrow. So while you guys are getting ready to go eat, you could drop in and see what's up. You guys have a great rest of the day. Thanks for watching. Hit that little button down below and get notified of all future content and tomorrow's Thanksgiving special. Alrighty guys, bye.